back to Wanderland. Today we're going to have lunch at Captain Jack's restaurant at Disneyland Paris. Here's the restaurant menu for Captain Jack's restaurant. I'll talk a little bit more about this once I get inside. You can do a la carte, or you can do a menu that's already done with the meal plans. I'll show you. There's a Pirate's Treasure menu for $45 that has a starter, main course, and dessert. And there's also a Mousseline menu for the children for £25. Let's go check in. Captain Jack's is located right at the end of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. And give yourself plenty of time when you come to check in because it's a very popular restaurant. Scarper to the shores of a tropical lagoon for a terrific time in a pirate's paradise, bedecked in flags, banners, and wanted posters from a lawless age. There's something for the most seafaring of travelers, as waiters in new pirates' garb serve up hearty Creole cooking in this not-so-hidden treasure overlooking the Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm back. He read that. Very good. I like that. That's nice. Yay.
Champagne. I remember you.
What am I going to order? Now tell me again.
You got the fish soup, then the pork, and for the dessert, I cannot remember that.
But what am I going to drink?
Champagne, of course.
Oh, I love it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, that's funny.
Really?
That's really funny. He knew exactly what I had. That's so funny. Definitely. Oh, perfect. Yay! Oh, that is wonderful. So here's my lovely table right here. And slowly go over. Right there by the Pirates ride. I've ordered my rabbit juice. Bop. Yay! Thank you very much. Perfect. Thank you so much. So I've made it inside of Captain Jack's restaurant. What a great homecoming. I can't believe that the waiter remembered me from the last time I was here in September, and he remembered my order as well, and that I love the rabbit juice. Oh, it's nice and cold. Very nice. Glad to be back at Captain Jack's. I love the atmosphere in here. I know that sometimes everything's on plan here, and sometimes it's certainly not. But just to be here and listening to these pirate shanties, and I know I'm going to get that roast pork. That's what I love. If you've seen my other vlogs, you know that is hands down the best. So I'm just going to show you the menu really quick. And like I said outside, if you're on a meal plan like I am, you get the Pirate's Treasure menu, and it normally retails for £45, and you get a choice of starters. Now I have to use my iPhone's light because it is super dark in here. So for starters, you can have chopped smoked chicken with green papaya and pickled vegetables. I've had that before. The chicken's cold, so it was a little awkward for me. Island style fish soup, which is amazing. Or the quinoa salad with spicy cashew dressing. Main courses are oven baked mahi mahi with coconut sauce and bell peppers, a Caribbean chicken and prawns with captain's rice, or the vegetable lentil and plantain curry. I've had the mahi mahi. I thought it was a bit bland. The rice was really good. Coconut rice was very nice. The Caribbean chicken with prawns, that was very good. Never have tried the vegetable lentil and plantain curry though. And then desserts, island style rice pudding and exotic fish soup. Or my favorite, the shortbread roasted pineapple and bourbon vanilla whipped cream tart. That's beautiful. But today, I'm going to attempt something. So because I am having dinner later on tonight, I don't really want to stuff myself. I've got a buffet at the downtown restaurant. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to attempt to use the amount of credit on my card, which would be 45 pounds. I could have a starter, a main, and a dessert. I don't need all of that. What I want to do, I want to order off the a la carte menu, and I want the beautiful slow roasted suckling pig with grilled aubergine and squash. That is 38 pounds on its own, but it is a menu item that has never let me down. I love that one. So I think I'm going to forego the starter. I'm going to forego the dessert because I really don't need it. I just want that pork. So you'll find out if it works. Here is my view. Look at my napkin. Isn't that great? 30th anniversary. We have to enjoy it while we have it, right? It's almost going to be over. So, I received my beautiful roast suckling pig. The smell is wafting. Gorgeous. And I was offered some bread and butter. This is the cutest baguette in the world. Look at it. It's so cute. And some more of the lovely fancy butter as well. Ooh, fancy butter. So I will show you what I'm eating, and then I'm gonna go for it. I can't even wait. Can't even wait. Here is my gorgeous roast suckling pig with grilled aubergine and some lovely squash. And I even got some yummy rice. I think that's coconut rice. But look at that. That is beautiful. I'm going to enjoy that, definitely. Yum, 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 yum. I'm going to take my first bite now of this gorgeous roast suckling pig. And there's little fried onions on top of it too. Oh, here's my bite. Oh yeah, it's glistening. Delicious and delightful. It's rather smoky today. It's so good. I love this dish. I really do. Come back for it all the time. Very delicious. The roast squash is so beautiful. It's so soft and luscious. Look at how orange it is. Does it show you how orange this is? Because it is orange. And it has a sweetness to it, almost like there's cinnamon as well. Yeah, lovely, lovely food. The aubergine, I love roasted aubergine. It's not slimy, it's perfect. And then there's some greens as well. Yeah, lovely meal. The pork itself is it's very tender, and it's served with like a jus or a gravy. I cannot fault this. It's almost like a pork pot roast if it was going to be put down completely at its basic. Just a good home-cooked meal and lots of meat. Lots of vegetables, too. It's a beautiful, beautiful dish. I cannot fault it. I really cannot. And I love being where I am. The serving staff are so friendly, and they just try to do everything they can for you. Yeah, and you get to see the ride go by, the Pirates of the Caribbean boats, and it's just so much fun. It is such a great thing, a great place to escape for a few hours. If you have time during your time at Disneyland Paris, definitely would recommend. Absolutely. Yeah. I love it. I see families in here. I see couples, a little bit of everybody. So, yeah, make sure you make your reservations early, though. It can be very difficult to get in, but if you book several months out, you'll have a great chance at getting a table. It's almost like one of those places that you need to try at least once. They have some unique offerings, but I think I prefer the a la carte rather than having the set menu because you get more of a choice. But I found my way around it, so yeah, I have no problem with this at all. I will come here. Okay, something I need to tell you. So the waiter said, if you go away from the meal plan, which is the 45 euros, you lose a little bit in value. I think it's from 45, it goes down to 38. Fortunately, my pork was 38, so I don't need a starter, and I certainly do not need a dessert. So it's going to work out just fine. So all I'll have to pay for is my champagne, my rabbit juice, which, naughty rabbit juice. Of course I'm going to have to pay for that, but hey, I'm in France, right? It's where rabbit juice comes from, right? I'm going to break my beautiful little baguette right now. Oh, so he doesn't have a good crunch, unfortunately, but we'll still try him. Put some of the fancy butter on him. Ooh. The butter jumped off. It jumped off. That's okay. Here we go. So that's not worth the carbs, but you got to try it, right? There's so many good bread options in this country. Oh my gosh. So that's okay. Thank goodness it wasn't fabulous, or else that would be down me as well. No. All right, back to the pork. So if you're like me, I mean, there is definite pluses, I guess minuses with the meal plan. But for myself, because you have to pay off the Disney vacation, I believe, 60 days before you come, or it might be 30 days. I think it's 60. I feel that you've paid for it. It's already over. It's done. So whatever you do now, it's like a new slate. So what I'm saying about this is that I've already paid for the meal, so that money has already been spent. So technically all I'm paying for is the bottle of champagne and my large glass of San Pellegrino. It came out to be 55 pounds. So when I look at it, I had this gorgeous meal, a bottle of champagne, French champagne, and a big bottle of San Pellegrino for 55 pounds. It's wonderful. I know I've already spent the money before, but you kind of forget about that. So it's a good thing. I love it because I always like sit-down restaurants. And because I travel by myself and occasionally with my husband to Disney parks, I know I'll get on the rides because I'll end up buying a premiere pass for at least one day so I get to try everything. But if you're a large family, of course, sit-down meals may not make a lot of sense for you. And also little ones, they don't want to sit down, I know. But if you're a couple or a solo traveler, it might make sense to do a meal plan. Or if you're a big family, it might make sense as well, because then you don't get this shock at the end of a trip with like crazy prices. You don't want that either. What I'm trying to say is Disney magic exists. And I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, come to Captain Jack's. Alas, I've come to the end of my meal. Once again, it was a home run. My roast suckling pig was perfect. And definitely have learned I do not need a 3-course lunch. That's for sure. This was perfect. My meal was everything and more. I would definitely come here if you enjoy the parks like I do, where I just like to wander through and just take my time and soak up the atmosphere. Everybody has been very helpful. The waiters and waitresses have been perfect. And yeah, I will definitely come back. And I think I have, no, who am I kidding? I do have a reservation in November later this year. So more roast suckling pig. What do you do? But anyways, thank you very, very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe. And any kind of comments are very appreciated. And like, of course. But thank you for everything that you do, for watching me and just interacting. I absolutely love it. This has been such a great opportunity for me just to show you what's going on in my life and just try to help you along the way, so you do not have mistakes like I do. Like my key card today. Well, what do you do? I bet you don't know about that unless you've seen the last vlog. A little recap. My Magic Pass, which holds my dining credits and my hotel reservations and my theme park tickets, I put it upon my belt in a little lanyard case. It lasted for less than 10 minutes as I walked up Main Street to go watch the parade. Dream Shine Brighter. It was gone. So what I have to do, or what I did have to do, is go to City Hall, and they took care of it for me. So make sure you watch the previous vlog in case you haven't. But that was a little preview of the last one, so go find that one. But it's all well. If you lose it, you can get it sorted out. It's Disney magic, and that's what you have to remember. Disney magic all the way, and that's why I love it here. So thanks again. Thank you for joining me down Wanderland. We'll see you next time. Cheers. Hello and yes, ma'am.
Very
oh.
bad.
Oh, thank you. You're so sweet.
I love.
Yay! Thank you.